Guys, so we're just going to check how to, or sort of demonstrate how to even check through the different H1 to H6 tags on a web page. So we've actually got one of our client sites here at the moment, and you can see some sort of headings throughout the page. But the thing is, with coding and the way HTML and CSS works, we're not actually sure which ones of these are headings. So I'm just going to quickly run through how we can do that. So obviously you want to open up the page that you want to sort of see the different heading tags on. And then what we're going to do is right click and then just view page source. You can do this with a shortcut on Windows by pressing Control and U at the same time, or for Mac it would be CMD plus U. So it's the same sort of shortcuts, just different operating systems. So let's just jump in and go ahead. We're just going to do right click and view source. So this is the problem. Sometimes on a client site or your own site even, you have a lot of junk that isn't quite maybe appropriate. This is because we try and optimize the site for page speed. But what we would do is basically press Control F. So that would be Control plus F, or if a Mac, it'd be CMD plus F. This brings up the find parameter. And then what we want to do is chuck in H1. You can see that that's actually for the CSS. So we might just want to bring that into the code of H1, and then we can start to see, the different headings throughout the site. So, for example, we've got H1 that starts here and it ends there. So it's actually got the keywords of plaster at Orpington as the H1 tag, and we can see on the web page that would actually correspond to here. There's actually a shorter way, which might not work in some other browsers. I'm using Google Chrome. What we can do is right click and just inspect element. And then on the right hand side, it may pop it up below here, but we can see that that's in a H1 as well there. So if we just jump back to the heading, the source code, and we just want to check H2, so we know that there's no H2 headings on this page. Let's try H3. So it's found 4 of them. So we can see plastering services, repair work, boarding, and coving. So what we want to do is just see where that is throughout the page. So we can see these 4, plastering services, repair work, boarding, and coving. They're the H3s. Now let's check H4s. Get your free plastering quote today. There's only 1. So that would be down the bottom here. And H5, there's none. And H6, there's none. So yeah, essentially that's the sort of long way of doing it, but we also wanted to just show you a quick way of how you can do this. So I just copy and paste this URL, also put it in the description. Basically it's rushax.com/tools/HTML heading checker. We've developed a tool that can easily basically read all of the heading tags on your page and just print it out nicely on a page for you. So what you want to do is just go to the URL that you want to copy, right click copy, and then just paste it in here, and then we just click HTML headings. It will put its thing in the back end, and it will say displaying results for plastering in Orpington, which is, like I said, a client site, and it just shows you nicely in a table, breaks it down into 6 different, 6 there, sections, basically showing you what heading tags are on the page. So we've got plaster at Orpington, the H2s here, H3s here, H4s, H5s, and H6s. So what I probably would want to do, due to this being our client site, is getting rid of some of the H4s that probably aren't applicable. I can also see that there's a space actually inside that H4 that probably should be removed as well. So it's a great free tool that allows you to quickly analyze all of your H1 to H6 tags easily and effectively. There's no subscription or anything like that. It's free to use, unlimited as well. We can check another page Let's just say we've got another client that we've got, CMD Ceramics. Let's go to one of his location pages that we've done. Let's try, no, it's redirected that to the home page. So let's try Dorking. So this is for a tiler. So we've got loads of different headings here. And all we're going to do, let's just refresh that. And we're just going to get HTML headings. And then we can see all of the different H1, H2, H3s, and then if there's none, it should say no, H4 tags found, etc. Just to be really obvious, and help you as much as possible, really. So if you have any suggestions for the tool, for example, if you want it in a CSV format or I don't know, whatever you guys are wanting, we're happy to sort of develop. So let us know how you feel this tool works, if there's any improvements to it, or any feedback whatsoever. So yeah, thanks very much for your time, and yeah, good luck checking your H1 to H6 tags.